Hello, I'm Harris Faulkner. The George Zimmerman murder trial wrapped up for the first week of jury selection. 6 jurors, 4 alternates will be needed for this trial. And to reach that jury, the judge said today she will allow a larger pool, now of 40, to hone in on after today with questionings. That's a new number upgraded today from 30. So far, the focus has mainly been on just how much media exposure this case has had, and for the potential jurors, what they might have seen.
And I apologize if you've already answered this, but the exposure you had was no TV other than just in passing. You're not one of those regular TV watchers
No.
at 6 o'clock. You watch the news and 6:30.
I avoid it like the plague, pretty much. I don't really follow news or any of that stuff.
Attorneys also were looking at whether candidates have an opinion of guilt or innocence.
Is this one of those cases that's a bit depressing?
Slightly, I would say, yeah.
Why is that?
I mean, Mr. Martin is not here today. That's a sad fact.
Of course, the loss
For
of
anyone,
life
yes.
life is precious, is it not?
Absolutely.
Is that what strikes you as the most powerful point of this?
No. Not particularly.
How do you feel about Mr. Zimmerman's situation?
I mean, he's in almost a worse situation right now. He's stuck here until he's found innocent or guilty, so unfortunately he's at the whim of the people that are chosen for the jury and what they decide.
Racial tensions and social media also are part of this case.
You mentioned racial tensions. Can you expand on that a little bit? Tell us what you mean by that.
Following that, I remember a couple of my friends on Facebook posting like their opinions and comments about it.
Okay.
And that was about it. But I know that it was leaned more towards racial than anything.
All right.
Also today, a previously dismissed potential juror was escorted off courthouse property. That juror was eliminated on Wednesday after defense attorneys found out that he had posted on a Facebook page in support of Trayvon Martin. Another issue in this trial, the controversial 911 tape.
911, do you need police, fire, medical?
Maybe both. I'm not sure. There's just someone screaming outside.
The judge is now pushing ahead with that Fry hearing, which will determine what evidence can be admitted. In other words, which experts will be allowed to testify. They started on this last week. They're hoping to get that back on the docket for next week. Now, there were some tense moments today in court as all parties tried to schedule that hearing.
Is the court indicating we could stop these proceedings and do finish the hearing?
Well, if you want to have the hearing tomorrow, which is Saturday, and we don't have to do these proceedings?
My apologies, but I will not be able to do that hearing tomorrow. And I'd be happy to discuss all that matter, but with the notice like this, there isn't going to be that availability for myself.
Because I asked on Tuesday and I didn't get an answer, and we may have had a better opportunity to do that, but I have told you that I will find the time to have that hearing conducted, and I still plan on doing so.
Voice experts may be called to determine who is actually screaming in the background of that 911 call. We'll see. Meanwhile, Zimmerman has admitted he killed teenager Trayvon Martin last year. He's pleading not guilty to second-degree murder now, saying he shot in self-defense. We'll be following the trial in its entirety with complete coverage at foxnews.com/Zimmerman, a special page we've created to make it easy for you. In New York, Harris Faulkner, Fox News.